Hi, this is Peanut again, and I'm sitting here with Yang, the captain of the MIT CSL StarCraft team. What's your nick and what's your race?
My name is Sedraxis. I play Zerg.
Okay, and are you going to be playing in this match that's actually going on right now?
Yeah, so I think as captain, one of the things I had to do was, based on the needs of the other players, kind of just jump around. And so I was originally playing one of the 1v1 games, and basically, some of our better players are better at 1v1 at particular maps. So I ended up playing 2v2. That's going to be the third match today.
Great. And so how did you get in? How did you become captain of the MIT team? How did you get involved?
So Mona Zhang is the coordinator of this whole CSL, and she was my elementary school friend.
Oh,
and
cool.
So, she contacted me and asked me if I was interested in setting up this league. And then, so since I'm a pretty avid StarCraft player, then I just said, yeah, that'd be a great thing. And we have over 11 schools participating now. So
yeah,
hopefully we're gonna get a tournament bracket up and start playing for the real season.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. So how did you get the members of your team involved?
This was actually a very funny account. I first emailed my fraternity, and then one of my brothers forwarded my emails to koreans@mit.edu. And we had over 30, 40 replies. And unfortunately, when Mona emailed me, she said we wanted D and D+ players. And I got a little bit above that. So I had to weed through some of them. Hyung-soo is actually a C+ player. He's one of the top, I think, 100 ranked players in the U.S.
Wow.
And so that's an exception. However, the rest of us are all in the D range. And so we hope that it's going to be a pretty competitive and fun game to watch.
Do you think eventually the players will start being more of a higher caliber, or do you think it'll stay sort of at this level?
Yeah, I think as we get more publicity, there's going to be better players who are going to be interested in playing in CSL. And so one of the solutions I think that we're working up is having A and B teams. And then so if we have enough, we have a group of 6 players who are in the C range, we'll create a different league for them. And then that way we're not going to have one team smashing the other. One of the things is we want the viewers to really enjoy what they're watching, and
Definitely.
so it's better to have a balanced match.
Do you think StarCraft could ever become like a varsity type sport?
Interesting. I think we got a long way to go from there. There needs to be a little bit more support, and I think this is kind of like a stepping stone. This is going to be the first college intercollegiate league, and so maybe in the future there's going to be other types of leagues in different demographies, and that'll really help us get the publicity we need for it to become a varsity sport.
And how do you think StarCraft 2 will affect that?
First we need to know when it's going to come out, right?
That's
Blizzard
true.
needs to
That's
give us
true.
a date. It's kind of like in other games when the new one comes out, there's usually this time period of testing and judging whether that game is going to be good or not. So when it comes out, I don't think there's going to be an immediate transition to an interest, and it takes a while for the metagame to develop and for new strategies to evolve. And so those first couple of months in StarCraft 2 are going to be up for grabs.
Right.
I don't think even the pro players are going to have a clear knowledge of how they're going to approach their game.
Definitely. Yeah. And do you follow the Korean pro scene?
I just recently been following it. Over the summer was really when I started looking at Team Liquid and some of the strategies involved. Before that, I was mainly a casual player.
I see. And do you have a favorite Korean programmer?
No.
Okay. And so thank you very much for doing this interview.
No problem.
Do you have any last words of wisdom for the fans out there?
I hope that everyone who watches this is really going to get interested and excited, and maybe you guys will become involved in CSL, or just build your own community at wherever you are. And I think that'll really support the StarCraft community, and good luck.
Thanks very much.